Hi there, Scorpios. I hope that you're all okay and life is treating you well. Um, you guys are going to want to know about your astrological events coming up, first of all, and then we will dig deeper into things. So, this is Virgo season, as you guys know. But with Scorpio, the theme here is about your new connections, new challenges, and the possibilities that September bring. There's a lot of potentialities for you guys, so you need to pay attention to who you're with, and who makes you feel good and who makes you feel shit, if you get what I mean. It's about making sure that you're true to yourself and understanding that some people are in your life for a good reason and some people are in your life to teach you a lesson, to cut them out of your life. So with the autumn equinox coming in, this is the reason why you're wanting to pay attention to a lot of these things. This reading is for like 4 weeks ahead, so we're going through autumn equinox and going into Libra season. So I'll give you some dates that are going to be important for you guys. We have got Mercury entering Virgo, which is on the 9th of September. So this is like an extra kick to get your to-do lists done. Okay, so make sure that you are looking at yourself at the end of the year and you're feeling good about the things that you've chosen to challenge yourself to be able to complete, because this is the perfect time to do it. Then the 18th of September, we're going into the full moon eclipse in Pisces. So this is the super full moon, okay? Now, with the super full moon in Pisces, for Scorpios, it's about you guys feeling quite flirtatious, planning a celebration, spending time with children or younger people, getting creative and feeling super grateful within yourself. And that's going to be coming in on the 18th of September, okay? So the super moon is basically going to be like mystical, and with it being Pisces, it's the end of the zodiac chart, so a lot of things will start to come up for you guys, especially with regards to, like I said, who makes you feel a higher vibration versus a lower vibration. Then the 22nd of September takes us into Libra season, but there is two events, which is the autumn equinox and the Libra season is bringing like peace and love and balance. And this is when you're going to be thinking about what you're dressing like and how you are presenting yourself to the world. The autumn equinox is the day and the night becoming more equal, but that's on the 22nd of September as well. And the last astrological event that's happening in September, which is Venus, on the 23rd of September, will be entering into your sign, which is Scorpio, okay? So, what you're asking yourself on the 18th of September and answering for yourself is, what do you need to let go of to move forwards? Okay. So, I hope that that's been helpful with the astrological events. Let's see what's coming into yours, guys, month. Okay. What's coming into Scorpio's month ahead? What's coming into Scorpio's month ahead? I'll read them all out in a second. I'm just going to get them all prepared for you guys. So we've got longing first of all. Scorpio. What's coming in for Scorpio for this impending month ahead? I think that came out straight away. Partnerships again. So, like I said, I was bringing up a minute ago about your relationships with people, your partnerships with people, and what they're bringing. Is it conducive to growth? Do they make you feel good? Do they make you feel bad when you're around them? You will know, because your own frequency will tell you that how different you felt towards meeting them versus after meeting them. So Scorpios, what's coming into their impending month? Choosing wisely, right? Okay, so like I said, and then this base of the bottom of the deck, which is conflict and defeat and trapped in fear that wanted to show up there. So this is what's coming in, guys. Let's see what else there is. What's coming in for my Scorpios for their impending month? Council of Light. So you guys may be people that are, look, and leap underneath it. You might be spiritual people that are thinking about how you can help the community further. At the same time, you might just be a person that wants to help other people, to do counseling, therapies, anything like this. This is also to do with a relationship as well. You may be in a position of wanting to help the person that you love dearly. Let's see what else there is for Scorpios and their impending month. What's coming in for their impending month, Scorpios? Scorpios, what's coming in for their impending month ahead? What's coming in for Scorpios? So the bottom of that is inspiring loyalty through fear. So you may find that some people, like I said, are negative and put that energy around you. That's at the bottom of the deck, okay? So you may have somebody around you that's on a power struggle, especially with that card coming up. We also have Monsieur Bernardo. Love maybe just over the next garden or fence. So like I said, you may be debating a relationship. Be your own adventure. That's to do with work, and don't be afraid to fall. You'll land on your feet. That's the spiritual advice going on here. So instantly when I'm looking at these cards, it's showing me that you've got like a lot of longings in your life. You're looking for somebody to understand you in a deeper way, but it could be single Scorpios wanting a relationship and having different options and thinking about where you want to take these different options, which one is more suitable for you guys, because you've got this capability, especially with the 18th of September coming up and the moon in Pisces. You can actually manifest the type of love that you want to invite into your life. You can also trust what you're asking the universe to bring towards you. But like I said, you have to be able to differentiate what makes you feel good versus what makes you feel crap inside, especially right now, Scorpio. So as I'm looking at longing and I'm confirming this is speaking it right. So we've got the Five of Wands here, okay? We've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So with the Five of Wands, it's speaking about family arguments, continuously going through these types of strifes and strains with people that you love, people that you thought they were like a future with. It can also be fighting and arguing with family. But regardless of that, it's a restorative cycle that just keeps going around and around in circles all the time. And you Scorpios might be very tired of going through these cycles repetitively over and over and over again. So you will be thinking about this continuously right now and in the month ahead. So look out for any fights and arguments that may be happening. Okay, with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, this is something to do with love. For Scorpio, I'll definitely say that. It can also be to do with business as well, though, and understanding there's a lot of competition on the market for what you are wanting to do when it comes down to business. But at the same time, remembering that you've got a lot that you can bring to the table that other people may not be able to bring to the table. And that is what differentiates you from the market that you are intending to go in. If it's got nothing to do with that, this is actually speaking about you needing to look into your relationship with money and wealth, because you might not be managing your money very well. Okay. You might be putting money before everything else, and you might be negatively impacting your relationships and yourself and your own emotional well-being. You might find that this is actually your partner, though, if I'm honest with you, but somebody's got a bad relationship when it comes down to money. Also, with the Emperor showing up on the bottom, like I said, this is probably speaking about a partnership that is of great concern for you, Scorpio, because see, I'm purging it, probably is then. So there's somebody around you that's bringing in energies of being really stubborn and rigid in their approaches to things. So you need to look at your life and think about why you're feeling a little bit stuck right now. Why you might be contemplating if this relationship is any good for you. And if you noticed as well, that card just slipped up and revealed the Seven of Cups, which is confusion and thinking about needing to research other options in your life, maybe being single for a while, maybe separating for a while. You may be in a position where you're thinking about the perfect partner you would like to manifest into your life, because this is not feeling too good for you, and the cards are showing up in the exact same way. So it's definitely wanting to like break free Scorpios. You may be feeling like you really want to break free from a relationship that feels a little bit unsuitable for you. And as you can see, it's like one of you is at a higher vibration versus the lower vibrational relationship, and that might be the reason why it feels a little bit difficult to be able to sustain a relationship with each other. Let's confirm partnership for Scorpios. Like I said, though, there could be another option there for you guys. But at the same time, you may have kept it pretty platonic with Choose Wisely. You might have been platonic with somebody, but felt like there's a potentiality of it being something more if you went down into that option. But like I said, there's a partnership that you're definitely thinking about. Does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel shit? Do I want to stay in it? Do I want to come away from it? I don't know what to do. That's what this is basically saying to me. But from what I can see, it's going to take for the masculine or the masculine energy, the other partner, to change their ways. The moon. So Scorpio, the moon is playing action here, which is coming into your impending month. And then we've got the Three of Swords. So this can be speaking about wondering if you are actually, if there's any secrets with regards to this relationship. If there's no secrets, I will confirm it though. But if there's no secrets with regards to this relationship, you may be feeling slightly depressed with the relationship and how the relationship is going for you, which may not be making you feel too good. But on the bottom of the deck, it's speaking about the Three of Swords. So you may have already made that decision to come away from the person that is of affection to your heart. At the same time, you may be in a position of wondering what the secrets are here. Scorpio, can you confirm the moon for my Scorpios? Confirm the moon for my Scorpios. Confirm the moon for my Scorpios. What's the moon for Scorpios? Three of Cups, yeah, definitely. So you may be finding that your partner likes to go out too much with their friends all the time, go out drinking, or they may put their friendships before you. It can also be speaking about a person that may have other options. You may have found out that this person is stubborn and rigid, but you may be inclined to look through their phone, or you may be inclined to wonder what is going on here with regards to this relationship, because there's definitely somebody in the middle here, whether that's a friend, whether that's family members, whether that's work acquaintances that they hold high regard with regards to these people. But the moon, when it's there, especially with the Three of Cups, it's usually speaking about things that are being hidden, Scorpio. And this impending month, you're going to find out about that. At the same time, you may be getting, Scorpios may be encouraged to go out with your friends, socialize more. This may be really helpful for you, because it's like you're in a really subconscious state of mind when it comes down to friendships as well, and whether these friendships bring you joy and happiness, or whether they make you wonder if they are actually friends at all. Let's go on to Choose Wisely for my Scorpios. What's coming into their month ahead with Choose Wisely? What's coming in? The World reversed. So you may be finding that there's, and then they've got Judgment on the base of the deck here. So when it comes down to the Judgment card, you may be judging yourself massively. You may be in a position where you're feeling really judged, especially when it comes down to friends and stuff like that. Don't forget, this is coming ahead of you guys. You may be feeling like you're fed up with people giving you their opinions, when really and truthfully they should be looking at their own life. You might also be seeking closure, and you may find that you're hitting into delays when it comes up to your impending month, especially when it comes down to relationships. Like I said, you may not be in a position to just come out of a relationship as quickly as you might like. And at the same time, you may be wondering whether you should be around certain particular friends, and there might be delays with regards to that, making decisions about that, should I say. most of the time that's when the universe is testing you as well, to see whether you are meant to be around these people and whether you value yourself enough to place yourself on more of a pedestal. Judgment on the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so you guys might be a little bit of your own worst enemy during this period of time. We've got the Hanged Man on the base of the deck, which is usually speaking about needing to surrender and let go of resistance when it comes down to making choices in your life. If you can't make a choice right now, give it up to the universe and just allow the universe to show you whether these people are meant to be in your life or not. At the same time, if you're wondering whether a person around you, because it keeps showing up with different options all the time, I can't deny that I'm hearing and seeing that. If you are feeling like you are in some sort of relationship where somebody else is involved, like I said, whether that's family, whether that's friends, or whether that's another person, you really want to think about whether that is something that's going to help you to grow emotionally or help you to evolve in your life and your life's path, or whether it's actually going to stall you from being able to get where you need to go when it comes down to life and love. And I want you to also think about whether you have any sort of attachment issues, or whether the person that you're around romantically has any attachment issues when it comes down to ending things that aren't serving them anymore, because it feels like something or somebody or some form of energy is making you guys hang on. At the same time, with the person around you maybe putting you in a place of having like mental conflict and stuff, you may find yourself where you're in a position where it's very difficult for you to make a decision, and that's because of all of the things that have been said to you via the King of Pentacles reversed, which I said is like a stubborn, rigid person in your life that you probably find there is no leeway for growth. Okay, so you guys definitely might want to look into the following this month and the weeks ahead. Look into resistance, how you can surrender things that don't serve you anymore, and how you can get yourself out of this discombobulated place into a place where you're thinking a little bit more clearly within yourself. Hello? You all right, love? Right, so let's get back into it, guys. We've got Council of Light here, right? So when it comes down to the Temperance reversed, it's speaking about your emotions sometimes not being something that is stable within yourself. You may find that there's somebody around you that's totally contradictory, but at the same time, with the Magician, you may be needing to seek out people in your life that are actually going to help you to evolve when it comes down to your spiritual side, because this is definitely speaking about maybe wanting a reading, maybe wanting healing, maybe needing to let go of some emotions that have stuck inside of you since, I'd say, this could be February this year, when you started to feel like things were going a little bit tits up for you guys. Meaning when it comes down to affairs of love. Okay, so the Magician here is definitely speaking about you having all of the tools that you need to be able to evolve yourself in life. It's just the fact that you may sometimes need some people around you that are helping you, but not helping you in a very, how can I put it, a very direct way. You might need people that are slightly subtle, people that are trying to give you advice that's coming from an impartial viewpoint. At the same time, though, you've definitely got a lot of ancestors around you guys that are trying to help you evolve in your life and go towards the end of the year feeling like you've accomplished being able to have your sovereignty back, especially if you're trying to come away from somebody who is very stubborn, very rigid, whether that be friends, work acquaintances, or a partnership. But from what I can see here, it's definitely something to do with a relationship, and a lot of things will start to come out. Especially, I've just been told by the 18th of September, so hang on for that date and any dates after that, because that's when you'll probably start to see that things start to come to light. So when it comes down to Monsieur Bernardo, let's see what's coming up with regards to this for the month ahead for Scorpios. Heartbreak. So we've got heartbreak, we've got grief, we've got, as we can see, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. There's a three-party situation here. There's definitely somebody like getting involved massively. You might be wondering whether you should be in a relationship and starting to emotionally pull away, and you might find that somebody else is trying to come onto the scene. Sorry about my cat. She's asking my husband for something and he's trying to discipline her because she thinks that she needs treats for being alive. She's a very spoilt cat. So yeah, we've got the Three of Swords here and the Three of Cups above that, which, like I said, is definitely speaking about three-party situations. It can be speaking about family getting involved, but with the Knight of Cups, I'm not gonna lie, there is definitely like either another option out there for you, Scorpio, that would romantically sweep you off your feet, somebody that wants to fight for your love. And then there's also like a possibility of you needing to love yourself. With the Tower coming up, like I said, you might be shutting your love when it comes down to somebody in your life, because this is what you guys come up as, the Cups energy. It's water, water, water. So try to think on the agenda about the kids. If you have children, try to think about your future prospects and what you want to bring into your life. What is emotional fulfillment to you, Scorpios? Because you guys, with the Empress showing up here, you're such a nurturing person, but are you mothering somebody a little bit too much? Do you need to pull back? You may be wondering what the future actually holds, or you may be finding that this person that's around you is telling you that they're working all of the time, when in actual fact, it's not that. They are out there exploring other options and leaving burdens on your back and making you feel shit, so you will stay around just for them. They're not investing into you as much as you would invest into them, and this is playing on your mental health. This person is very secretive, but at the same time maybe feeling like it's the best thing to do for you, which is to like emotionally detach, which makes you feel an element of rejection from them. So yeah, this is about needing to fight for that emotional fulfillment, Scorpio, because you deserve to be treated the way that you want to be treated. Like I said, if you do find something out here or suspect something with regards to three-party situations, you are going to be met with defensiveness. But just know, with the Seven of Cups and with the Seven of Wands, somebody is being highly secretive here and trying to hide things that are going to inevitably come out in the end. It may take 3 months for this to come out in the end, but like I said, karmic justice is on the cards here, and it will definitely be yours in some way, shape, or form, Scorpio. So don't keep yourself trapped in fear. Just remember, it's going to take a little bit of time, but what is in the dark always comes out into the light. Whoever's been getting involved in certain things is always going to come to the light. So remember that whilst you're feeling the way that you are. In fact, let's keep these cards out a second and we'll see if there's any like star signs that are coming up with regards to this. What star signs are coming up for my Scorpios? What star signs are showing up for my Scorpios here? What star signs are showing up for Scorpios? So first of all, we've got Libra, so there could be a Libra involved. What else is going on here? Who else? Any more star signs here? We've got air. So with air, this can be speaking about Aries. This can be speaking about, sorry, not Aries, Aquarius. Thank you. Aquarius. This can be speaking about, who else is an air sign? Is it Libra? I can't remember. Look for the air signs, but it's definitely speaking about air signs. I've completely forgot. Why have I forgotten about these things? That's super weird. My mind went blank then. So somebody might be trying to get you guys to think in a lack of constructive way. So it's almost like trying to banish the clarity from your mind, so you get really forgetful, or you guys are going to be really forgetful. I will remember the air signs before I've finished looking into these star signs, I promise you. So let's carry on. So with air signs, it's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Sorry, you guys. So we've got air again, right? Let's carry on. Is there any more star signs that are involved in Scorpio's month ahead? Is there anybody that they need to know about? Any star signs that my Scorpios need to know about? That was going to flip over. We've got a Virgo there as well, okay? A Leo. Wow. We've got Aquarius again. We've got Scorpio, which is you guys. You've shown up. We've got Leo, and then we've got a Capricorn, okay? We've got Uranus at the bottom, which is also Aquarius. So there's a lot of air signs showing up here, guys. But yeah, that's what's going on with regards to the cards. We've got more cards coming up, which will help you with how you can move forward into your impending month, Scorpios. But I hope that that's like related for you guys. There's more to come though. So comment below if it actually has related to you guys, because there's definitely some sort of sorting out that needs to be happening here with you guys. You're moving to a higher vibration, but like I said, you're not going to be able to do that without people around you and people in your life that are conducive to that higher frequency. And anybody that's like at the base of that, they're not going to make it through with you, Scorpio. So get me some cards for the month ahead for Scorpio. So first of all, we've got Cancer. Some cards for Scorpio. Scorpios. Right, we've got enough there. I'll just move these because I can read them in a second. Scorpios, what's coming into Scorpio's month ahead? Scorpio's month ahead. Scorpio's month ahead. Oh, Scorpio's month ahead. What's coming into Scorpio's month ahead? Scorpio's month ahead. What's coming into Scorpio's month ahead? We'll take this as well, I think. And then we'll do the last cards. I'll just move these out of the way though, so I can actually read them to you properly. I like it when all my cards are in alignment. If they're not, it bothers me. So as we can see, we've got Cancer there. Oh, I'll take this one as well. Just see what these ones say. Give me some cards for... Right, I think that's well enough. But that came out pretty easily. Get all of these. Okay, guys. So once I've put all of these cards out, you might want to screenshot them because it's a lot of advice and little nuggets of information for you guys that will help you with your impending month, okay? So let's start. Increasing finances. So yes, Scorpio, you've got some sort of financial help coming along from the spiritual realms, where maybe it's your work, maybe it's down to you actually researching different business ideas, getting into a partnership with somebody else that is conducive to making more money and having success in your life. So that's something that's coming in. 741 hertz. That could be a frequency that is really helpful for you guys to listen to, especially if you wanting to grow and heal out of some of these mental conflicts that I were picking up in the reading for your month impending. Be spontaneous. So if there's anything that you've been thinking about doing, you don't have to plan everything all of the time. Sometimes you can actually just go out there and go and do it. Pretending they care when they don't. So as I said before, you may have somebody around you that's a little bit of a narcissist. You're probably going to notice that in the month ahead, Scorpios. 5th house, creativity and pleasure. So with the 5th house and creativity and pleasure, it's basically speaking about you guys needing to look into what you do to bring joy into your life rather than having all of these hostile events happening. What do you do for respite? What do you do to make yourself feel better? Have a think about that. A 4 day fruit fast. So are you guys eating things that are not very good for you? Are you wanting to raise your frequency? If you wanting to raise your frequency, that's the way to do that. Jail time. Somebody may be facing jail time around you. Some courts may be involved. Some sort of legal situation may be going on. Seeking revenge. So somebody may be around that's seeking revenge. Mental health. So this person that may be seeking revenge and facing some sort of jail time, or this person that's seeking revenge, they may be suffering with their mental health because of their loneliness. At the same time, you may be in a position where you're feeling lonely. Either way, just remember, sometimes people that suffer with mental health will definitely try their best to drag you down. And that's because they are suffering too, which doesn't make an excuse for them, but it's just the truth of how people can suffer with their mental health. You also, though, may be suffering with your mental health, Scorpio, as to why the moon came out in the first place. You made it against all the odds. So you may have some haters around you guys that are not really liking the fact that you've managed to make it in this life to better places with or without their help. But yeah, there's definitely people watching you guys with regards to how you manage to do some of the things that you do successfully without needing their help or approval. Abstain from all things sexual. So you may, as this is coming up into your month ahead, especially after the moon eclipse going into Pisces, you may be feeling super, super sexual. Can you guys abstain? Can you abstain? Ask yourself that. Just for a temporary amount of time. And if you can do a 4 day fruit fast, maybe 4 days from abstaining from all things sexual, even if it's masturbation. Pick yourself back up. So if you have had the moon energy around you, or the month ahead is going to have the moon energy around you where you're feeling a little bit worse for wear, this is your calling to make sure that you remember you can always reach a higher frequency after you've been to a lower one. Fake friends. So yeah, there's definitely some friends around you that you may want to be taking a look at in your life and seeing whether they're actually helpful or hindering your life. They came into your dreams, or they come into your dreams. So there's somebody that's around that's trying to be in contact with you. The wheel of karma is turning. So yeah, if you've been the person that's been suffering with some bad karma, somebody else is about to get that back to them, especially if it's been sent out towards you. You may have had some symbolic things happening with regards to your dreams. You may have been getting a lot more spiritual and feel like anybody you speak to around you, if it's your friends and stuff, you may be finding that they're telling you that there's something wrong with you mentally, when in actual fact you may just have a spiritual gift, especially when it's coming out in this line here. Pretending that they care when they don't. Mental health and fake friends, it's like it's definitely something you want to look at, Scorpios, because you deserve to have people around you that understand you. It's the least that this life should be offering to you. Feeling overlooked, so you may have some issues with the people around you not actually listening to you, caring about your opinions, or there may be like a hierarchy where other people are looked at in a much different way to the way that you're looked at. Okay, do you want to be around these types of people? What passion have you abandoned that you need to revisit? So what is it that you used to do that you've stopped doing? And normally when you do love to do something and you stop doing it, that's when you're out of alignment with yourself. Have a think about all of these things, Scorpio, in the month ahead. Time to get creative. We've already had this here with the fifth house and creativity and pleasure. So your creativity is definitely calling out to you guys. Something special is coming. So the month ahead is going to bring something super special for you. And as we could see underneath before, there was a card about having subtle energies from subtle realms helping you. So there's all the ancestors around you guys trying to bring in something in your life where you're going to look up at the sky and really feel like life can be magical. You still need to heal your broken heart. So yeah, there's definitely some sort of breakup here that you are healing from, or there's going to be a friend around you that's going to have a breakup or had a breakup, and this is the reason why they are in a more lower vibration, because they're still needing to heal from that breakup that happened, or the broken heart. When it comes down to a broken heart, it can also be speaking about somebody or you that's lost a loved one and finding it super hard to pick yourself back up after the grief and pain that you are going through. Because let's face it, when we lose somebody that we love very much, our heart tends to shatter into 10 million pieces on the floor, and it takes a while to be able to pick all of these pieces back up. So be patient with yourself in the month moving forward. What form of self love or care have you neglected lately, and why? So these are all things that you want to answer yourself with regards to. So start journaling if that would be any good for you guys, if you've not already started it, because journaling could be a really productive thing for you guys to be able to move into the future with more ease. And not only that, you will have like a little bit of like a record book of you being able to understand yourself and what you're about. Start to sing again, and you'll start to feel like your old self again. As I said before, when a person stops doing things that they love, it's usually because of some events in their life that have affected them deeply. So yes, I can definitely see with you guys there's something that's rocked you a little bit, but you will get back up. Scorpios always do. Just remember that about yourself. Stop negotiating your boundaries. So if there's anybody around you that is trying to push the parameters of what you want to have in your life, or how you think that a friendship, relationship, or work acquaintanceship should work, and they're pushing those boundaries, try to find a way to politely let them know that you won't be pushed any further than the amount or to the level that you already have been pushed. Pregnancy or news of a pregnancy. So that's some good news. Maybe for some people, maybe it isn't good news for other people, but regardless, you still need to know there is going to be news of this coming out in the month ahead. Nothing made sense until I met you. So somebody definitely feels like you have uplifted them massively. Um, but like I said, sometimes you can be the person that's mothering the people around you, and you are finding that you're not getting much back. It needs to be a reciprocal energy when it comes down to things. But yes, you might be like a person that's gone into somebody's life and really impacted it massively. And you may have broken down a hell of a lot of things that they've found mighty complicated or confusing to learn. Your spiritual gifts are really freaking them out. So yes, Scorpios, I've brought this up before. If you guys are definitely looking for a spiritual teacher or a spiritual community, keep a lookout for some things that are going on, and circles that are happening, anything that can gather a lot of like-minded souls together. Um, I'm definitely doing more retreats, which I think would be mighty helpful. But I have one on the 14th of September, where I'm inviting people to come and do cacao and rapé and sananga, and also do some shadow work. So keep a lookout for those dates. You might be able to attend. Spoken to your friends or family to get information about you. So somebody is snooping around to try to get some sort of information about you that you have not offered them yourself. Nosy twats. Playing both sides, hoping they don't get found out. So yeah, there's definitely somebody holding some sort of secrets that you're going to be finding out, Scorpio, in the month ahead. So keep your eyes peeled, and I hope that you can handle what you're hearing um, as well as you possibly can. Learn how to apologize when you are wrong instead of being defensive and disrespectful. So yeah, there may be people around you that need to take a little bit of a self reflection, self accountability pill instead of looking around them, they might need to look at themselves. You healed them. So yeah, as we can see here, nothing made sense until I met you, and your spiritual gifts are really freaking them out. You might see needs about these people or people around you that they can't even see. And through your words, through your actions, through your kindness, you may be a person that's just naturally healing when it comes down to your friends and family and loved ones. Upset that they missed out on an opportunity with you. So yeah, this is for my Scorpios that are going through a breakup. There's definitely somebody that's regretful about that, and so they should be. I don't get it. You're hot and cold. One day I'm everything, the next day I'm nothing. So there may be somebody around you that's proving that they have this hot and cold energy, which could be the King of Pentacles that I noticed reversed. We are losing that spark. So yeah, if there was like a passionate situation going on in your life, it's almost like it's going down the pan in some way, shape, or form because of all of the things that are being um the subliminal things that are starting to come out into the light, and the way that this person can be quite dismissive and like not think about matters of your heart and always make you feel a little bit down within yourself. Yeah, it's not going to feel like there is a spark if that's how it's going. Playing it cool with you, but real deep emotions underneath the surface. So like I said, when a person is arrogant and dismissive, they might be doing that because in the undercurrents of how they're actually feeling, it might be a totally different ball game for them. Access revoked. You're definitely going to be pulling away from some people that are not good for you, um, which may be painful, but I'm telling you, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and you will always feel 10 times better about yourself rather than staying around these people and keeping on feeling that negativity like a dark cloud over your body. So you will definitely be pulling away from some people around you, and they will probably be quite shocked by it, but it is necessary. People can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. So yes, you may be finding that you wish that some people could just see things from your perspective, but as we can see, the more that you try to press for that, the more that you can understand these people are just not on your frequency. It's very difficult for them to get what you're saying when they don't even understand themselves. I know who is with me, I know who is pretending, and I know who is plotting. Okay. So you have a level of understanding that other people probably feel like they are under the radar with regards to you, and you're not going to find out about none of the things that they've been doing behind your back, or all of this fakeness with the fake friends underneath. And I know who's plotting, the people who have been asking other people about you. You Scorpios are just too classy to bring it up. You are too confident within yourself to know that you don't need to approach all of these arguments with different people because you already know what they're going to say. I didn't say that. It's typical. So yeah, you are very aware, and this is why you're cutting people out of your life. Time to make time for a spa day. Okay, so if you've been thinking about that, that could be something that would be great. And if you can't afford that, why don't you create your own spa in your own house and do something for yourself, like a rice mask? There's loads of different things you could do. You could do your own nails. You could find a lot of tutorials to find out how to do your own lashes. Or if you're a guy, what can you do to look after yourself? Yeah, can you actually do a facial for yourself? Can you run yourself a bath that is a protective bath, meaning putting Florida water, limes into your bath, and special herbs like rosemary? Put those in your bath. Can my males do that? Females do that. This cleanses your aura. They feel triggered by the things that you say. So yeah, definitely keep a lookout for people as well that are triggered by the thoughts and things that you say, because you have a spiritual gift and other people probably find it difficult to stomach that. But keep shining anyway, baby. Make sure you keep shining. So to my Scorpios, I hope that that's been helpful. Also, look at your placements, look at your sun, moon, and rising, because if you find that you are three different signs, you need to watch three different readings, because each one is telling you a different facet about yourself. Okay. I hope that this has been helpful. Comment below if it's related to you or helped you in any way, shape, or form. I am sending you buckets of love. I hope that you have a wonderful month ahead, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Mwah. Bye bye.